The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is already making headlines, but not exactly for the reasons fans were expecting. From unexpected delays to a surprising downgrade in its Exynos 2600 chip, it seems Samsung's upcoming flagship might be facing more challenges than anticipated. Let's break down everything that's been revealed so far. Samsung has quietly underclocked its highly anticipated Exynos 2600 processor, which is set to power the Galaxy S26 series. According to a new Geekbench leak, the company has reduced the CPU frequencies across all cores, resulting in noticeably lower benchmark scores. The latest Exynos 2600 tuned chip now features 6 cores running at 2.46 GHz, 3 cores at 2.96 GHz, and a prime core at 3.55 GHz. In comparison, the earlier prototype had 6 cores at 2.76 GHz, 3 at 3.26 GHz, and the prime core peaking at 3.80 GHz. That's a reduction of 0.30 GHz, 0.20 GHz, and 0.25 GHz, respectively. This underclocking has clearly affected performance. The new Geekbench scores show 3,047 points in single-core and 10,025 in multi-core, both lower than the previous 3,309 and 11,256 scores recorded on the older prototype. However, the Snapdragon variant expected for the S26 is rumored to achieve around 3,700 in single-core and 11,000 in multi-core, giving it a noticeable edge. But that's not all. Samsung's plans for the Galaxy S26 lineup might also be running behind schedule. Multiple reports now indicate that the company could postpone the release by several weeks. Tipster Ice Universe confirmed on Weibo that Samsung has delayed the event, while WinFuture added that it may now take place in late February or early March. Another well-known source, Setsuna Digital, even suggested the series could be unveiled as late as March 2026. We may already have an early glimpse of what Samsung's 2026 flagship, the Galaxy S26 Ultra, could look like, and what upgrades it might introduce. A new listing from casemaker Thinborn offers more than just a look at its protective shell. It provides insight into the phone's potential design and some of its standout features, including a new camera layout and faster wireless charging support. From the images, the familiar triple-lens vertical camera setup is making a return, but this time it's positioned within a larger, pill-shaped island. It's a subtle yet noticeable design change that matches earlier leaks and rumors. The overall body might be slightly slimmer, though the larger camera sensors still require space, so a major reduction in thickness isn't expected. The Raise module and island layout suggest the phone's feel and hand won't differ dramatically from the current model. One of the most interesting takeaways from the listing is the mention of Q2 and MagSafe-style wireless charging. A centered magnetic ring appears to ensure better alignment, faster charging speeds, and improved accessory compatibility. The Galaxy S26 Ultra might officially destroy everything we thought we knew about smartphone performance. According to a tipster, Jukin, Samsung's new Exynos 2600 is 6 times faster than Apple's S19 Pro chip. Yeah, 6 times. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete comeback. Jukin revealed that Samsung is planning a 50-50 split for the Galaxy S26 lineup, half powered by the Exynos 2600 and the other half using Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 Elite. The Exynos variant will reportedly cover Korea and Europe, while Snapdragon takes over in the US, Japan, and China. But here's where it gets crazy. According to another tipster, Ice Universe, Samsung is considering using the Exynos 2600 across the entire Galaxy S26 series. He literally said, "My God, is the change so big?" And honestly, he's right to be shocked, because leaked performance reports from Korean media show that the Exynos 2600 is shaping up to be a monster. Its NPU, neural processing unit, is reportedly over 6 times stronger than Apple's S19 Pro. The CPU shows a 14% boost in multi-core performance, and the GPU, a staggering 75% jump in graphics power. To put that in perspective, when compared to Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 Elite, the Exynos 2600 still delivers 30% stronger NPU performance and up to 29% better GPU gains. And here's the biggest twist. This marks the first time since 2022 that Samsung is using its own Exynos chip inside an Ultra flagship. Even the Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to feature the Exynos 2600, a clear message that Samsung finally believes in its own silicon again. Samsung has also secured a deal to manufacture Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 Elite chips using its own tuned gate all-round process, meaning both Exynos and Snapdragon versions of the S26 could literally be Samsung made from top to bottom. So yeah, this time Exynos isn't just back, it's taking over. The Galaxy S26 Ultra could become the most powerful and balanced Samsung flagship ever, and the chip war. Let's dive straight into the officially confirmed specs as shared by trusted insider Jason C, revealing everything we need to know about the Galaxy S26 series. Starting with the lineup, Galaxy S26 Pro with a 6.27-inch display, Galaxy S26 Plus and the S26 Edge, both featuring a 6.7-inch screen. And finally, the showstopper, Galaxy S26 Ultra, rocking a massive 6.9-inch display. Now here's where things get serious, the Ultra model. Software. The S26 Ultra will launch with One UI 8.5, powered by Android 16. But that's not all. Samsung is reportedly integrating Perplexity AI, hinting at a deeper, smarter AI experience baked directly into the system. Hardware. Under the hood, the Ultra packs the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor, Qualcomm's most powerful chipset yet. Charging sees a major upgrade too, with Key 2 wireless charging and 60-watt fast charging support. And according to the latest reports, we're looking at a 5,400 mAh battery, slightly larger than before, giving you more endurance without compromise. Camera. For photography lovers, Samsung is keeping its iconic 200-megapixel main sensor, but this time paired with a /1.4 aperture, allowing even better low-light performance and sharper detail than ever. Here we have the first official images of the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, this time showing the device inside a protective case. Shared by Turin Vats on X, the image reveals the back panel of Samsung's upcoming flagship, showcasing a refreshed camera design. The leaked image displays the Galaxy S26 Ultra in a black finish, confirming several familiar design traits from earlier leaks. The phone features flat edges, subtly rounded corners, a distinct island-style camera bump housing 3 of its 4 rear cameras, and the usual placement of the power and volume buttons along the right side. According to these leaked images, we've created some rendered images and videos using professional tools. Let's take a look. In terms of specifications, earlier reports suggest the Galaxy S26 Ultra will come with an M14 OLED display. This refers to the new generation of Samsung's OLED display technology. The M14 panel is expected to offer better brightness, color accuracy, and power efficiency compared to the previous M13 display used in the Galaxy S25 Ultra. In simple terms, the screen will look sharper, more vivid, and consume less battery, and be powered by Qualcomm's new Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chipset in select markets. This is Qualcomm's latest and most powerful processor, designed to deliver top-tier performance. It should provide faster speed, smoother multitasking, and better AI and gaming capabilities. However, Samsung might use this chip only in certain regions, likely the US, while other regions may get Samsung's own Exynos 2600 chip. The Galaxy S26 Ultra will have upgraded camera sensors or improved image processing, but the changes aren't expected to be dramatic, just refined performance, better low-light shots, or enhanced zoom quality compared to the S25 Ultra, while the battery capacity remains unchanged at 5,000 mAh. This means Samsung is keeping the same battery capacity as last year's model, the S25 Ultra. It's a large battery, so users can still expect solid battery life, but not necessarily a big improvement in endurance. Instead, the efficiency gains may come from the newer display and processor. But the Galaxy S26 Ultra will continue to feature 45-watt wired charging, the same as its predecessor of the S25 Ultra. However, some leaks hint at a potential bump to 60-watt, which, if true, would be a noticeable upgrade. Still, compared to rivals like OnePlus and Xiaomi that offer significantly faster charging and larger batteries, Samsung's improvements may feel modest. The Galaxy S26 Ultra might refine Samsung's flagship experience with better battery efficiency and potential power upgrades. Its charging technology still seems to lag behind some competitors. Unless Samsung confirms a genuine 60-watt boost, users might be looking at familiar charging speeds just paired with slightly better battery life. After years of criticism, Samsung seems ready to make a strong comeback, with this processor built to rival Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite. Built on Samsung's 2nd Gen 2M process, the Exynos 2600 promises major gains in performance and efficiency. It features a Cortex-X5 core with supporting a 7X and a 5X cores, plus an Eclipse 940 GPU based on AMD's RDNA 3 architecture, offering console-level graphics and smart AI optimizations. Early Geekbench 6 results show scores around 3,309 single-core and 11,256 multi-core, outperforming last year's Exynos 2400 and even matching or beating Snapdragon's latest chips. These numbers mean faster app performance, smoother multitasking, and stronger video editing capability. However, these results are from prototype units with ideal conditions, so final numbers numbers may drop slightly once retail models are tested. Even so, Samsung's progress is clear. With its tuned efficiency boost and advanced AI integration, the Exynos 2600 could signal Samsung's return to the top. Leaks suggest the Exynos 2600 will power most Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus models globally, while the S26 Ultra will use Snapdragon 8 Elite in the US and China and Exynos elsewhere. If these leaks are accurate, the Exynos 2600 could be Samsung's biggest comeback yet, proving its chips can once again compete with the best in the industry. According to Ice Universe on X, the Galaxy S26 Ultra's 3x camera features a 10-megapixel sensor with an f/2.4 aperture and a 1/3.94-inch sensor size. On the other hand, the Oppo Find X9 Pro's 3x camera is on a completely different level, boasting a massive 200-megapixel sensor, f/2.1 aperture, and a 1/1.56-inch sensor. Ice Universe points out that Oppo's sensor is 6.4 times larger than Samsung's, allowing for 8.3x more light intake and a 20x increase in pixel count. In simple terms, Oppo's setup promises significantly more detail, better low-light performance, and overall superior image quality. He then asked an interesting question. Which one would you choose? Sparking conversation among users about whether Samsung is starting to fall behind in the camera race. But Samsung seems to think otherwise. In another post shared by Ice, Samsung's official newsroom page proudly highlighted their 15 years of camera innovation under the tagline, "Always one step ahead." The company emphasizes that for over a decade and a half, Samsung has continuously pushed smartphone photography to new heights, redefining what a mobile camera can achieve, especially with the power of Galaxy AI now playing a central role in editing and image processing. So while Oppo might be making bold moves with hardware, Samsung is clearly betting on the perfect blend of AI intelligence and sensor optimization to maintain its lead. Now the question remains, will Samsung's combination of AI and advanced image tuning be enough to stand tall against Oppo's massive camera sensor? Let's wait and see what the Galaxy S26 Ultra truly delivers when it officially launches. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Peace out.